Hello, and thank you for joining me on another episode of the Tech Exec podcast where we triple your impact per engineer. I'm your host, Aviv Ben-Yosef, advisor and consultant to tech executives worldwide, and the person you should be speaking to if you're aiming to create a team you're proud of leading. Today, let's talk about one way to create a team you're proud of leading, about one way to triple your impact per engineer, and that is by creating an experience pressure cooker. The nice thing about a pressure cooker is that it allows you to get a result much faster than you would, for example, by using a regular pot. Because by changing the atmospheric pressure, things happen faster. You don't always have to wait 3, 4, 5 hours. If you're using the right tools, you only need an hour. The same applies to how your team matures, gains experience, becomes more senior. I've seen people who remained juniors essentially for years, and I've seen people who rapidly go from a junior to a senior engineer merely because their management knew how to help them propel themselves forward. And you can create the same by making sure that you're letting your people be immersed in growth opportunities. When we were just in Italy, I was essentially speaking to every service person, waiter, whatever you have that we had to interact with. And I hate doing that, usually. I just hate these sorts of interactions. But when we were in Italy, I was using each and every one of those as an opportunity to practice my Italian for free. And that was not just fun for me, but also I could see how much faster I was learning because of all of this extra exposure. In a regular week where I practice my Italian at home, I read books, I listen to videos, I have my weekly lesson, and yet I don't move forward as fast as I did by just having these small interactions with people in real life. And this is a small example of the experience pressure cooker that one can apply here. And in your team, think, for example, can you make your people learn faster by, for example, creating a team where we have this right set of different talents and different levels of experience so that the more junior people can see firsthand what really good people are doing, and your more senior people can finally have the opportunity to coach people in a way that actually makes them more mature. Can you set up teams where we're aiming at delivering value really, really fast, as opposed to doing things so slowly that no matter how well your intentions are, you're not going to see results in a way that's going to make you learn fast enough? And this is something that you can do right now. It's really easy. All you need to do is to stop for a second and think, what can really propel my people forward? What are they doing right now that's not making them learn fast enough? What has worked for my stellar people in the past? And let's try and mimic that. Let's try and create those same sorts of teams, sorts of deadlines, sorts of projects, so that people don't waste time and learn a lot faster. You can genuinely achieve in 3 months what others achieve in 2 years when it comes to how fast your people grow. I've seen it countless times. It just takes some thinking and maybe some help. If you need that, just reach out to me. My email is going to be in the show notes, along with links to my newsletter, my community, and maybe some other stuff. That's it for this week. Thank you for joining me. See you here next week.